I'm a homeschool mom of 26 years and counting. I raised 3 boys with my husband and our daughter. And one of the reasons why we decided to homeschool was because of I think he was 6 years old at the time, the teacher started pointing us to, he might need to get checked for ADD. ADD. That's a big thing to talk about. After going through biblical counsel school and just connecting with people, really getting a sense of children. We have taken in 85 families in our 33 years of marriage. And that means that some had kids, some of them were just couples. But I saw a consistent theme about ADD and ADHD. I would look at the situations going on, with home, and finally talked to a director of all the counseling centers in the area, and he informed me that the way that they diagnose children with ADD is through questions, parents answering questions. And I thought it really odd that the parents that I know of, that went in that direction to possibly, get their children put on medicines dealing with ADD, ADHD, and were not parents that were giving their children, quality time. And there was a lot of yelling in the house. There was a lot of them were latchkey kids, both parents having careers. And I thought it really interesting that you're going to listen to parents that they don't know anything about in the home, about how disgruntled they are with their children. Spend time with your kids. You know what? Put the phone down. Turn off that TV. Work less hours, perhaps. We struggled through 26 years of homeschooling. We still homeschool. She's not foster. I'm not a foster mom. But she lives with us, and she's 15. And we homeschool her too. So what I'm concerned about is most people don't know that ADD, ADHD was all made up. If you'll look up, doctor on his deathbed confesses that ADD is a lie, I think it'll really open your eyes. Contact me. I'm now 50. I have 2 grandsons, and I love children. I love, teaching and counseling, and loving on these people. It's just amazing. So do research before you go any direction of putting these children on medication that's going to end up hurting them. Love them enough to say you're enough, and you don't need any of that. These boys, I have 3 boys. 2 younger boys are 5 years apart, and then 2.5 years is the oldest and the second. And boys have that want to go spirit. Let's go tackle the world, and they should, because that's what they were made for. You know, our boys, you know, when I would be reading the, you know, books to them, stories, they would go in little swirly cartwheel type things on the couch, and I would ask them, you know, what did I just read? And they would tell me. They would know exactly what was being told in their rambunctiousness. You know, when I would see that they were getting all antsy, I said, go run around the house and, you know, go do cartwheels. Just, you know, get that energy out. And within a little bit of time, they would come in and they're ready to focus again. And then, you know, our daughter, you know, she was completely different, as they are supposed to be, male and female. You know, she a little bit more of a tomboy, but she was more driven to want to learn how to read and do her stuff, you know, where the boys just, they wanted to go out and they wanted to go play. I really encourage you, if that's what you're going through, you know, let's evaluate it. Let's get down and go to the root cause. You know, I'm hearing a lot of things like lying is associated with ADHD and ADD. You know, I mean, if children feel like nothing they do is good enough, or they're yearning for time with mom and dad, they're going to act out. And not only that, but they deal with the flesh, the world, and Satan. You know, let's teach them how to combat that, how to, you know, get through it. You know, I love you guys. Let's sit down and talk. I'm so thankful for the last 3.5 weeks with Trump and the things that's going on. You know, it has given us hope. You know, look to Christ. He is the supreme, and He will give you the grace. Grace is the enabling power of God to help you overcome your flesh, the world, and Satan. You don't have to do it on your own. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful evening.